What is up, folks? Tristan Gaming back with another episode of Valheim Mods Weekly, the show where we help you figure out what mods are good for you. And this week, as you can see here, we have a very short week ahead of us. We're not covering a whole lot, but what we do cover is really cool and encompasses a whole lot. So you are going to get your time's worth out of this. Trust me on that. But before we jump into anything, I want to take a second to say thank you to everybody who has liked, subscribed, or left comments on the content because it does help out and it does mean a lot to me. Also, thank you to the mod authors. I know since this game has come out, a lot of mods have kind of fallen off to the wayside or haven't been updated lately. You guys who keep your mods updated regularly, you guys are freaking rock stars because of the work that you put in. And I don't know about the rest of the community, but I know I greatly appreciate it because, you know, I play this game a hell of a lot and I love all the different mods that come out. So thank you guys a ton for the work that you do. But now we're going to go ahead and jump into our first mod. And our first mod is called the Seed Totem by Marco Pogo. And you see these two things here. Those are actually seed totems. So you pull out your cultivator, and then you've got Seed Totem here that you can click. Now, unfortunately, this mod does not work with Planting Plus because Planting Plus has been updated in a long time. So if you want to use this mod, you need to use Plant Everything, and it'll work a lot better. Plant Everything also lets you do, you know, everything that you could do in Planting Plus anyway. So, you know, you get a better mod that's kept up to date a lot better, and you could, you know, you can use it with other stuff. But so what happens is, if you have seeds in your inventory like I do here, you can walk up and you can talk to the seed totem. Now, if you hit E, add turnip seeds, turnip seeds, turnip seeds. You see how it's adding turnip? Now it's adding carrots. Now it's planting carrot seeds. Now it's adding beech. Now it's adding oak. Now I'm out of seeds. But you can see the list where it shows what it's planting and stuff like that. Now all the carrot seeds are planted. Now it's planting some beech seeds. And it should have them all planted here in a second. See, looking for available space. That's what's really cool about this. So if it doesn't have the space to plant them, it won't plant them. See how this one's looking for space to plant beech seeds? That's why I like this mod so much. It's super cool. You can actually have, you know, craft a whole bunch of these, plant them around, and I think they look really awesome. Like they look really good for their area. And you can have one that's specifically for certain types of trees. You can have one that's specifically for like turnips or beets or carrots. Like you can have just, you know, whatever you want. And that's what's really cool about it. And then, you know, if you don't have a lot of area to farm, you have like a small area. I have a large area here I've cut out for myself because I do a bunch of different stuff and testing on this server. So like, you know, I want to sit here and let's say I want to plant some mushrooms. I've got room over here that I've left for myself to be able to plant mushrooms and stuff. And that's why I like this mod because, you know, you can add all the different kinds of seeds to these, have them spread out in a different area to where they're not really overlapping, and have one be for a specific tree, like I was saying earlier. You can do a lot with this. It's not going to help everyone, but those people like me who like to farm and grow stuff like that, do a lot of cooking and things, this is going to help a ton. Trust me. But with that, folks, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next mod. Alright folks, as you can see here, our next mod is called the Valheim Raft by Sarkin, and it's a super cool mod that lets you customize rafts. So, or not even just rafts, like you can build your own boats. So when you open up your little hammer, you've got raft base, and then you've got all this different stuff that you can add to it. Wheel, ladder, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead, put it back on the base, and now for whatever reason, it does put it up in the air, and I don't know why. But then it drops it into the water. And then we just hit the wrong button. Come on. So, and then what we do is we get up here, and then you can actually come and build walls that'll snap to on your boat. See? And you can customize how, I'm outside of the range of the workbench. But you can actually customize how the boat looks. So let's see if I can't get a I probably won't be able to get the angle right from here. Let's see if I can get the angle right from down here. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. And you can actually build a really cool freaking raft with this. Like there's pictures posted on the Nexus for this that I'm outside of the damn workbench. Actually, hold on. Let's see if it'll let me put a workbench up here. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Boom. Now I'm not going to be outside of the range. And what's really cool, too, is I don't have any stone or anything to be able to do. But you can actually put a fire down on here. I don't have the stuff to do it because I don't have any stone, and I don't have the stone thing down to be able to place it because of all that. But you can actually put fires and stuff on your boat, and you can actually make a boat that you fully live on, not just a little bit, but like you full on live on your boat. That's awesome as hell. Like, this mod is really neat with all the stuff that it adds. It lets you put these little side rails everywhere, and as you saw, I was able to put down flooring and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot that you can do with this. This mod is super cool, and I have a raid coming in. Just go ahead and handle that with a little bit of God mode stuff. Jerk pants. But yeah, this mod lets you do just a whole bunch of cool stuff. Like, if you're one of those people who's super savvy with building in this game, because there's a ton of you guys out there who know how to build a hell of a lot better than I do. I'm not going to sit here and insult your guys' intelligence by having you guys watch the horrible, and when I say horrible, I mean horrible stuff that I build, because I can't build for crap. I can't. I'm horrible at building in this game. Every building that that I show you guys, that's an import. That's something I bring in with BuildShare because I'm not good at that. But the things that people have built with this mod, with these rafts that they've made, is awesome. People are super talented with this stuff. I don't even know, like, what I have here is pretty much the limit of my ability. I kind of just want to do this, and then that's it, because that's really all I know how to do. I can do this and move this thing around. I can make a little box, and that's it. I don't know how to do much else, but I'm able to surf it around. I'm able to drive it around and move and do stuff. So, like, I can do this, but I can't build a lot on here. I can't make you guys a really cool raft while I'm doing this episode because I just don't know how. It's not something I do. Like, when I build, my little bases are squares and stuff like that because I'm a simple guy. But this mod lets us do a whole lot. But with that, we're going to go ahead and jump into the last mod. Alright folks, so our last mod, as you can see here, is called the Do or Die Solo Experience by Valheim. And this mod is insane, guys. So this mod adds something like 60 creatures to fight. It changes a lot of the creatures to have up to 10 star stuff. It adds 5 bosses, 16 mini bosses. It adds just so much to the game. It adds creatures to the Mistlands, to the Ashlands. It changes up just the normal Grey Dwarves and things like that to make them even harder. Like, you can have creatures that have, like I said, up to 10 stars. But not only that, like, this deer could have, orange stars or red stars or blue stars and stuff like that. And each one is going to give it a different power. Or not necessarily power, but it's going to increase the difficulty in a different way. So you might have, 2-3 star creatures, but depending upon the color, they're going to be stronger or weaker than each other. So it's so much that this mod adds. This mod is a definite challenge. If you guys want something that's really going to challenge you, going to make the game really good by like increasing the playability, increasing the difficulty, increasing just the amount of fun that you can have, this mod is it. Now this mod uses a bunch of other mods to really make something amazing, and it's one of the few mods that I've been playing with for a long time now. I haven't shown it off just because I'm still trying to, like, holy crap, what is this? Because there's still stuff I run into all the time. Like, there's a creature called a Grig, right? So it looks like, let me just show you guys. So this Zena here, before I spawn in the Grig, I'm going to show you guys Zena. Zena is one of the bosses. I was playing around with this earlier just to see. Look at that thing. Look at how that thing looks. And it's got a handful of different moves that it can do. All different kinds of stuff. Like, you see that amount of damage it's spitting out? Look at that. If you're playing this on normal and you run into this, that is going to ruin your damn day. Like, I don't care who you are. This is going to create a hell of a good challenge. Where'd the boss go? It's still here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Come here so I can... Come here. There we go. And the cool thing is too is these bosses actually have a chance to spawn really good stuff if you're using epic loot, which you really need to be using epic loot to play with this mod the right way. But like I said, it spawns like 5 bosses, 16 mini bosses, but this Grig. So the very first time I was playing with this mod, I got the poop scared out of me. So I was running around, didn't know what was going on, and this thing came out of the dark and started running at me. I was like, what on earth? That thing looks crazy. That thing looks really crazy. But there's also, like I said, there's other mods, so, or other bosses. So if I say the Nage, I don't know how to pronounce that. Look at this guy. Another golem. Another creature that can just, you know, wreck your day. And that was fighting that with the cheater sword, guys. That's the sword that, you know, can one hit kill damn near everything else. It took a hot minute to kill that creature. These things are crazy. Like, really, really crazy. I love this mod just because of all the different stuff that it does, the way that all these mods combine together into this do or die solo experience is just phenomenal. The things that it adds, the amount of creatures that, you know, it's populated into the world. Like, I'm going to just take a minute or two just to run around and we'll see if we can find something different so I can show you guys. Grey dwarves can become a major pain in the ass with this. If we can find one, that is. And my computer just does not like this scenery change and stuff like that. I have to spend a long time just sitting there. Otherwise, it doesn't process stuff very well. Makes me sad. You guys have to sit here and see this super low frame rate travel time. But we might get lucky. We might see something soon. Maybe. Here's a gray dwarf. Oh, nope. It's just a regular grayling. Oh, man. That frame rate is just atrocious. Well, okay. So we didn't see anything in that short little run. I don't want to take too much longer because I know it's, you know, already been like 10 minutes or so. Not really, but still. I don't want to have you guys sit here and listen to me ramble for 10 minutes about how cool this mod is because it is super damn cool. But I think you guys really should just give it a shot. Like, they have done a super good job with this mod. And if you guys want something that's just going to really, really help pull you in and make the game so much more enjoyable, so much more playable, the exploring, everything that you can do, this mod just heightens it by 100. It makes it so fun, especially if you've got friends that you're playing with, people that you can group with and do stuff. It makes it even better because then you guys can talk about that epic fight that you had with that crazy flame golem or that crazy ice golem you guys saw up in the mountains and things like that. Like, I think you guys are really gonna enjoy this. But with that, folks, we are done for the week. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, let me know what you think. Have fun, take it easy. We'll see you next time.